Good morning and welcome to your pre-market report for Friday, April 24th, 2026. Let's take a quick look at the global cues, domestic trends, and stocks to watch before the markets open. U.S. markets closed lower after hitting intraday record highs, with the S&P 500 and Dow Jones falling approximately 0.4% each, while the Nasdaq declined approximately 0.9%, led by weakness in tech stocks. The decline was driven by a spike in crude oil prices and renewed concerns around U.S.-Iran tensions, along with selling pressure in technology shares after earnings, which capped the recent rally. Asian markets are trading mixed to slightly negative, with Japan's Nikkei gaining and South Korea's Kospi witnessing mild declines, while some indices remain range-bound. The cautious sentiment comes as rising crude oil prices and persistent U.S.-Iran tensions continue to weigh on investor confidence, offsetting the positive cues from recent record highs in U.S. markets. GIFT Nifty futures as of 8 a.m. was trading at 24,237, thereby indicating a flat to positive opening for the Indian markets today. Crude oil prices remain highly elevated as the continued closure and tensions around the Strait of Hormuz keep supply concerns severe, with markets reacting to ongoing geopolitical risks and potential disruptions to global oil flows. Gold prices are under pressure to slightly weak as a stronger dollar, rising crude-driven inflation fears, and expectations of prolonged higher interest rates reduce demand for non-yielding assets despite underlying geopolitical uncertainty. Infosys delivered a strong Q4 performance, with profits surging over 20% and revenue growing more than 13% year-on-year. The company also reported robust deal wins and maintained margins, while guiding for modest growth in FY27, indicating a stable but cautious outlook. Tata Capital posted an impressive Q4, with profit jumping over 80% year-on-year and strong growth in net interest income. The performance highlights robust lending growth, with the company also announcing a final dividend for shareholders. Gujarat Gas has assured uninterrupted gas supply and stable pricing for the Morbi ceramic industry, despite ongoing geopolitical disruptions. This move supports industrial activity and reinforces its commitment to key customers. Global cues with record highs being reached in the U.S. intraday, crude oil spike as well as a mixed to negative open seen in the Asian markets seem to be mixed. Nifty is expected to open in the green with a slight positive bias, but gains may be capped, which points towards mostly range-bound trading. Levels will remain the same as what we mentioned in yesterday's post-market report, with supports being at 24,145, followed by 23,910, while resistances will be at 24,360, followed by 24,660. Elevated crude oil prices above $100, persistent FII outflows, and geopolitical tensions are likely to keep Indian markets volatile and under pressure. Strong Q4 earnings momentum, resilient DII inflows, and any easing in oil prices or geopolitical risks could support market stability and a potential recovery. Yesterday, foreign institutional investors were net sellers of about 3,255 crore rupees, while domestic institutional investors were net buyers of around 941 crore rupees. That's your market snapshot for India on April 24, 2026. For more such updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Wishing you a focused and profitable trading session ahead.